Do you guys want to know what 3 comics I thought were the best from last week's New Comic Book Day? Well, if you do, stick around and we're going to talk about those 3 books right after this. What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau.
And I am Stephanie.
What's up, comic book fans? My name is Bruce Moreau and welcome to the channel and happy Monday, everyone. And if it's Monday, that's right, it's time for my best of last week's New Comic Book Day. In this series, I pulled 3 to 5 comics that I thought were the best from last week's New Comic Book Day of my pull list. Yes, it is only from the books that I pulled. I don't read every single comic book that comes out every single Tuesday and Wednesday. So yes, this is just from my pull list. I have 2 indie books and 1 DC book. Yeah, we're gonna go over those in just a second, but before we jump into that, guys, are you subscribed to the channel? No? Then what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed. Hit that bell notification so that way you guys are notified when I upload new content to the channel, and also when I go live with my better half, Stephanie, on Comics and Beer. We go live every single Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and it's a great 1 hour to sometimes 2 hours show where we talk about all things comic book news related. We drink some beers, and yeah, we just have a good time. And also, I would really appreciate it if you guys just smash that like button. Yeah, now let's jump into my top 3 best comics from last week's New Comic Book Day. Alright guys, before we jump into my top 3, I do just want to mention That Texas Blood #2. This is a book that everyone, it seems on Instagram and everywhere else, is absolutely in love with. This almost made the cut because there wasn't a ton of amazing books this week, but I don't know, this really isn't hitting home for me, so this did not quite make the cut. I do like that there's like this mystery building, but overall, I don't know, I'm not really loving it like a lot of other people are. Guys, let me know down in the comments below. Am I absolutely crazy for not loving this book? Do I need to? Is there something that I'm missing that you guys all see that I'm not seeing? I don't know. The artwork is okay. The story is written really well, but overall, I don't know. I'm just not loving it. All right, let's get into the books that I actually loved. The first book up in my best of last week's New Comic Book Day is Dead Body Road #2. This is written by Justin Jordan, art by Benjamin Tessema, and colors by Matt Lopes. Yeah, Matt Lopes. Yeah, I really enjoyed this story for the simplicity of this story. It's a really cool, action-packed story where there's this guy and girl on the run from this mafia guy, and this mafia guy wants this guy. We don't know why yet. We're building to that. But the guy that's being chased has a sister, and this sister is a complete badass. I think she's like some kind of hit woman. So we get great action scenes. We get the mafia guy is written really well, and he's willing to burn any bridges, kind of like burn down his own organization to get to this guy, which that is the intriguing part to me. Why is this guy so important to this mafia guy that he's willing to burn down his own organization? The art overall is okay. I'm not really loving it. It's kind of like That Texas Blood. The style is fine. It gets the story across. But it's just not fantastic. It does not like, whoa, I gotta pick up this book just for the art. It's okay. But the story is really intriguing to me. I really like it. Like I said, it's just a fun, simple story that I'm really engaged into. So definitely check out Dead Body Road 1 and 2. I really enjoy them. Let's jump into the next book. In the #2 slot for this week is my DC book, guys, and that is Batman Superman #10. This is written by Joshua Williamson and art by Clayton Henry. Guys, this book is really good. I will be the first to admit, that's right, the first to admit that I did not like Joshua Williams' Flash run. No, it wasn't for me, but his Batman Superman run is excellent. Really has been. He's telling a very cohesive, solid story that has started from issue 1 and has seamlessly gone through up to this point. He has told different story arcs. The first story arc dealt with the Batman Who Laughs. Then we moved into some Ra's al Ghul and Zod stuff, and now we're into the Ultra Humanite, who is a character that I've never heard of before, but it is really cool. So he's taken this character that I knew nothing about and have made him engaging and interesting and gave him some depth, and he's, you know, fighting Batman and Superman right to the tooth to the T in a really cool, interesting way. This is a really cool story. I love the twists along the way. I love the use of a character that I've never heard of before, which I think is part of the DC universe way before my knowledge of this character. I don't think it's a new character for this for DC in this book, but it is just so well done. And Clayton Henry's art is actually really beautiful. It's really well done. The only thing that is weird to me is Superman's 5 head. I'll show some images on screen right now. Every single panel, Superman has a 5 head. It's like just this gigantic, elongated head that doesn't really fit, but the rest of his line work and artwork is absolutely gorgeous. This is one scene with Ultra Humanite he's like part of his body is blown up. It looks so grotesque and so great. I really, really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed all of Joshua Williamson's Batman Superman run so far. I definitely highly suggest you guys pick this book up because it is really good. Since, like I said, issue 1 through issue 10, definitely pick this book up. All right, let's move on to the final, the number 1, the best book from last week's New Comic Book Day. In the number 1 slot, the best book from last week, guys, is hands down, in my opinion, Ascender number 11, written by Jeff Lemire and art by Dustin Nguyen. This is a home run on both parts of writing and artwork. Absolutely gorgeous artwork from Dustin Nguyen. Front to back, this is just a home run of a book. If you're into that sketchy watercolor style, which I am, I absolutely love Dustin Nguyen's artwork in this book. It is so freaking gorgeous. And the writing by Jeff Lemire is a home run. It's so emotional. He introduces a new character in the Driller in this book. And you're absolutely in love with this character by the end of the issue. It's so cool how he can seamlessly bring in a new character and you're just like, I love this character. I want more of Driller. Please give me more Driller. It is just so freaking good. And yes, if you're jumping in at issue 11, this is like the first issue you pick up and try to read it. Yes, you're gonna be a little lost because a lot's happened since issue number 1. But it is so good. I love how it ties back into Descender. It is just such a great book with so many emotional ties. The characters are great. You care when something bad happens to them, and you care about the villain and what's going on with them. It's crazy. It's magic. It's technology. It's absolutely crazy sci-fi. I love this book. You, hands down, need to be reading Ascender if you're not. Go pick it up. It's one of the best books out right now. Jeff Lemire is crushing it with Ascender, with Family Tree. I can't think of the other books off the top of my head because I'm in the moment and I just love this book. Pick up Ascender. It's worth your money. It's worth your time. I love this book. Those are my 3 best books of the week. What did you guys think? Should I have put That Texas Blood on this list? I have a feeling some of you guys out there are like, Bruce, you're crazy for not loving that book. Sorry, guys. I'm just not in love with it like some of you guys are. But Ascender, Batman, Superman, in Dead Body Road were all on the tops of my list of this week. Let me know what you guys like. Did you guys like these books? Did you guys not like these books? Let me know down in the comments below. And please tell me why. Don't just write, Bruce, you're dumb. Or Bruce, you should have picked other books. Let me know why you thought the books I picked were wrong and the books you thought were right. I really like to hear that, guys. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. Every single Tuesday, I will be dropping the worst from last week's New Comic Book Day. And then Wednesday, it's my comic book haul and vlog video. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.